Do y'all boy know the difference between a crab crack and a crab boil? So both of these activities are culinary traditions that's popular in Gullah Geechee culture. And both of these activities involve freshly caught crab. Don't come up with no old crab. Freshly caught crab from the sea to the table, freshly caught. And both of these activities are about community and connection. You can enjoy this type of activity with your friends, your family, even strangers. It's actually a perfect place. You know, if you want to meet a little stranger, pull out some crab. Perfect place to start a conversation. So then, what's the difference between a crab crack and a crab boil? Honestly, the main difference is just language. You know, depending on what region you from, the dialect gonna be different. And so for me, being born and raised and growing up in North Charleston, South Carolina, I am a North Charleston Gullah Geechee. I have always heard this activity being called a crab crack, but I noticed people that's not from Charleston tend to call it a crab boil. Even though they still Gullah Geechee, but they just call it a crab boil. And I know, I guess for us, we call it a crab crack because you are cracking the crab. So I don't know, I guess that just stuck with us. I know. But both of them are the same exact thing, same exact activity. It just depends on where you're from. If you born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, 9 times out of 10, you probably gonna call this a crab crack. You know, if you're not, you probably gonna call it a crab boil. You know, and I know comprehension skills ain't all the way there with some folks, so don't be in my mentions. Oh, I from Charleston, I call it a crab boil. Cool. I'm just saying, for me, born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina, I've always heard this activity called a crab crack. So y'all be let me know where y'all from. Do y'all call this a crab crack or a crab boil?